We have Jonathan here.
You have to use your outside voices.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jonathan. Did you
Hello,
want to
everyone.
introduce yourself?
Yes, mic check, mic check. Can everybody hear me?
Yep.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jonathan Tinoco. I'm currently one of 9 school board directors for the Reading School District, and I'm filling in today for Patricia Wright. Pleasure to meet you all.
Nice to see you. Did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. My name is Melanie Tavares, and I am the president of the Youth Commission. Nice to meet you.
She's a Reading High student.
Glad to graduate.
Thank you.
My name's Janae Saponte, and I do social media for our social media account on Instagram. Nice to meet you.
I'm Genesis. I'm the facilitator. Been in the Youth Commission for 3 years now, since 2021. Nice to see you again. And then I'll let Rogelio and Mia introduce themselves.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Rogelio. I'm the vice president, and I've been a part of the youth commission since 3 years now too. Just about. Nice to meet you.
Hi, my name is Mia Perez. I've been in the Youth Commission for about a year, and I'm the treasurer. I just graduated as well, so I can't really be there because I am in college, but I'm still here.
And we introduce first.
If you like, he can introduce himself. He's the new business.
Okay. Chris, would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm Chris Chokti, and I am rebooting the organization Walk Bike Perks.
Thank you.
Should I add anything else?
I guess we'll get to it because it's in the agenda.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, because I couldn't say it in the group chat, but we couldn't do the outside voice. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting. So basically, I couldn't put it into the group chat, but I was trying to communicate with you guys and tell you guys that we couldn't do the little project that I wanted to do because the mayor had already did it, so I didn't want to step on anybody's toes, but yeah, that's all I got on that part. Wait, you did mention the last time about the nemesis.
Yeah, the
thing was
Will
coming
Run.
up. Yeah.
So that's in October.
Do you want to skip to that, or do you want to go down the agenda?
Yeah, let's go through the agenda. So the youth conference. The youth conference,
Yeah.
That was with Melissa, the councilwoman Melissa. That's just if we want to participate in it. Remember Melanie, I reached out to you about
Yeah.
it? So let me.
Did anyone follow up with Counselor Ventura?
I did.
No, yeah, I didn't follow up. Okay, because I didn't know exactly if we want to participate in that. It's about like the relationship with law enforcement, you know. Conversations with the cop, that's what it's called. It's gonna be a discussion, a roundtable, and I wanna know, before I reach out, I wanna know if there's anybody that would like to attend.
Wait, does it have a date yet?
I don't see a date on here, but like I can find out more information. they're gonna have 150 kids from different schools in the district participating. I'm not sure, I think that the youth commission is invited, I don't know if you have to be in high school or,
I don't think the email says anything specific about that.
right, okay. They're just using those students, they just invited the youth commission, but they're using those students in those different schools. Okay. So. If anybody here is interested, then I can reach out. You know, to gauge more information.
Well, what exactly would we do? Like, I know like to attend, but like what exactly like is our role, just like stand there or like help out?
No, I think that you're gonna be a like if you choose to attend, you're gonna be a participant. So you'll have conversations, you know, like just mingling and things like that. Like you don't have an active role to like hand out things. You're like a participant, like talking to other students and the professionals there. Yeah, like,
I would like to go.
Yeah.
Depending the time.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on like the schedule.
Okay, okay. Yeah, let's see, this was from March, so I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon because of the school just starting up.
Yeah,
So I will definitely reach out and find out more information, like the dates and time.
okay.
Yeah. I think that's that.
And then we don't have Danny for the adoptive block, but did she ever give out any more information in regards to that?
The agreement is for the packet today. I got it from Mr. Bradley so that we didn't have to have the go-between.
Okay. And then if we were to agree, we would sign this document or would it be another one? Cause it
No, you
has.
could just sign that one and then I'll take care of this.
Okay.
We all signed?
No, I think just the president or the chair would have to sign.
Okay, I'm just gonna skim it. So when it says weekly, but like minimum, does that mean like once a week or like is that just like the minimum of to like how we keep up with it?
It looks to me like it's once a week. And then at least 4 times a year. I'm not sure why it's 2 different time frames, but
Yeah.
I would just imagine if you did weekly, that would take care of the 4 times per year.
My previous job, they always clean up weekly, so I guess that's what everybody's going by.
That's what they recommend.
Yeah. And then I guess the community groups like south. The south of Reading Community Group, I think maybe they host those bigger cleanups 4 times a year. Maybe that's what I. Maybe.
Does that mean that we would have to do something like that or is that just more of a?
No, I don't think.
I don't think you would need to do that. I think you would just need to work out amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Which week you're gonna take, since it's kind of a small area, you don't need everybody every week.
Yeah, okay. So we kind of would just have to like assign like one person out of that week.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty easy.
so do we wanna pick a date and time?
Yeah, would weekdays or weekends be better for everyone? We could at least like decide if we would do a weekday or a weekend.
I guess the weekends would depend on the time.
Yeah, weekends work best for me as well.
I don't think it
Same.
has a specific time.
Who's Betty?
No, I think it's just,
Oh, but.
Now you have a forum.
Yeah.
oh, there she is.
Hi, Benny. No, there's no
Good afternoon.
Hi, Betty.
I think we like put the time, date.
Okay. Um,
How would the 2 p.m. sound like? Like 2 p.m., how would that sound?
that's good with me.
And even if it changes, like, what we can do, we can pick a date, even if the time changes, you know, as long as we're meeting that requirement.
For sure. Well, there's only 2 weekends, so like, should we do Saturday or Sunday?
Honestly, if you want to just do a schedule of who's got which week, then you can decide on your own what day and time you have some spare time during that week. That might make it a little bit easier, since you don't have a
Yeah.
big area. You know, you don't
Yeah.
need everybody all at the same time. You can kind of say, you know, this week it's Jane's turn, so she can just pick 30 minutes or an hour when she's got time to work on it.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that then.
We can do, along with what, Shelly was saying, we can do like the first week of the month, second week, third week, fourth week.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds well. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll say that. Business. Walk, bike, or.
Alright, wait, let's finish this thing, let's adopt the block. I can start it off for this week. You know, and start it off on Saturday
Okay.
for this week, and then, like, do we wanna assign people?
I mean, I guess in a way, yeah, we just set up like a pattern of like who goes
Yeah.
after the next, and like that, we just go on.
So I can do the first week of the month.
I could do the second.
I'll do the third. And then, I think we have four, either it's 3 or 4 weeks in the month.
I
It's
can.
usually right.
What, okay, yeah.
Wait, cut off.
All right, I could do any week. I think you guys all called the first couple, so I could do the fourth of anything.
Okay, so if anything, we'll just set up like.
And so when we all find the time and, you know, do our, weekly cleanups. In the group chat report, cause we're gonna have to submit reports of the results,
Yeah.
how many bags of trash was picked up, I guess, who, just trash that was.
Yeah,
collected?
I think that we'll get more information from Mr. Bradley once we've filed
Okay.
the agreement. He, I would imagine, would give us more specifics, because he, Public Works provides some of the supplies as well, so there'll be some further contact
Okay.
once we get that
Okay.
submitted.
Alright, so I guess we'll just have like a pattern of. An order, I guess, if
Mhm.
there's more weeks, but then we'll just still follow that cycle.
Yeah, and it's fun to do it together too, so, you know, like,
Yeah,
if
for sure.
one day, like, somebody else can help out, you know. Cause you don't wanna be by yourself picking up trash. I'll do that, put my headphones on early in the morning. You know,
Okay, so then for the adopt the block, we'll just have, like a pattern of like who's going, and then once a week, whenever anybody has free time. Excuse me. And then, does anybody have any questions or comments on that?
I don't have no questions, but my comment is regarding the weekly cleanups. Once I get the information, I'll be glad to share that invitation also to my fellow board members.
Okay.
thank you.
And I will try my best to make it to one cleanup for sure.
And just so you know, Jonathan, they are adopting the triangle across from the Geigel complex. That little triangle where people always park, next to the Sunoco.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the area that they're going to be adopting.
Thank you.
The treasurer's report,
There's no update.
good, okay. Social media report, Jake?
No update.
We touched on the youth conference, adopt the block. And now we're on the walk bike birds.
So we go back
first. Okay, right?
Chris, do you wanna tell us more about the walk bike birds?
Well, I prepared a statement, but I'll try to ad lib. So anyway, Walk Bike Works was an organization that was actually founded like 15 years ago to get everybody biking and walking in the community, and and to make places safe for to like cross and to walk and to walk to school and such. Um, so so it had lost its nonprofit status back in 2012, but I'm resurrecting it. Nobody from the old crowd of them wants to run it anymore. But I was looking to have more dialogue with the youth about how they are, getting to school or getting around in general. Um, and of course, as we go along, we'll need more volunteers and more input. To do things like bike audits and help hold community meetings for people to talk about what the situation is like for getting around in the community and so on. So anyway. There's also a the transportation meetings that happen in the county once a month, and I wish we could have more input on that. We're also going to try and partner up with maybe like some health organizations, some environmental organizations, stuff like that. Well, I guess that's it for now.
Thank you. Any questions?
Do you wanna ask him if there's anything he needs specifically that he's looking for from the group?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. So, what exactly, like, how would you like us to play a part in this?
Well, without my actual script, I don't remember what it exactly was, but but I would like to have like more volunteers to go around and get information on each of the neighborhoods and what the needs are as far as transportation and like as far as what would make each neighborhood like safer for bikes and pedestrians. I'd let's see. So two things. First of all, I had gone to the school board meeting, and they said they couldn't give me any information about the busing, and I get that. I they would allow me to do say a right to know law to get like general information on like how many people ride the bus from each general area, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. More is what I'm looking for of uh yes, the volunteers to get information about how everybody's like getting to school and concerns at intersections. Like for example, here's the second thing I wanted to mention. Michelle Barrett, who had run the group before, she tried to do a project in Exeter Township where she was going to run a sidewalk from a particular elementary school to a neighborhood who had a lot of kids in that school. And the school board out there blocked her from having that built. Um, uh, um, but I don't know the reason why. But anyway, that's probably but she had the state grant money with which to do it. And so there's a special grant called Safe Routes to School. And I know there's a project that has utilized that before. I just can't remember exactly where it is. There's been a project in Reading that has used those funds. Um, so yeah. So I'm also trying to get the youth interested in more of these meetings and other committee and board meetings as well, because overall it seems um like the community in general is not too engaged in these kinds of meetings. And um I think if we could get more young people involved, it would be a lot better. I mean, especially um since I don't know how else to put this. I'll just say it the way it comes out. Since like a lot of youth seem to be at odds with, say, the police or whatever, and they might be afraid to attend, say, city meetings because they think it has to do with the police. Or they feel like they're not being heard because, for example, there's nowhere where you can legally use like dirt bikes or or say scooters. If you're well, I, I don't know if scooters are outright outlawed, but I have seen a lot of people say riding the wrong direction on the road on scooters, and there's this general sense that there's no place for pedestrians or other people powered transit in other places. So
Chris, so
anyway.
my question is, would you like for like youth commissioners to do surveys, like what kind of?
Oh yeah. So we do have we do have from the organization that me and Dawood attended the conference with, we do have these things called walk audits and bike audits. And basically they in these guidelines they have instructions on how to tell whether, say, an intersection or a road is safe for a bike or pedestrian, and what kinds of things would be ideal for that intersection or road to add so that it would be safer. Like, for example, sometimes they talk about complete streets in turn um of center islands, and lights for crossings, like the flashing lights that turn on when you push the button and then it allows somebody to cross. And then in addition, there's also, we'd love to see more trees in the city as well, since trees have been shown to reduce crime and even so far as increase test scores and overall well-being and stuff like that. So I don't know, did I answer your question?
Not really. I was asking if like, do you need like youth commission? So you were saying about the audits, it sounds like something
Yeah.
like observational, right? Like taking notes of, for
Yeah.
example, let's say I'm a high school student and I'm walking home, I can take note, okay, maybe we need a stop sign here, and like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there's a no
Yeah, that kind of
sidewalk,
thing too.
or, something, the traffic is always speeding, or, those kinds of things that you can see as you're walking.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so.
I think we could do like a survey of some
Yeah.
kind for people to be able to like document that.
That's so cool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know if everybody is able to like afford to print out what's in the bike audit and the walk audit, But you know, I can always try and send along some guidelines for that. Maybe just the questionnaire itself, if I can extract that from the document. And of course, you know, the folks at the planning commission say that technically audits have already been done, but this is more of an activist kind of thing, which I think is separate from like the official city stuff. Because in general, we want to get a whole coalition of people together, a very large coalition, to try and change, say, the way that, you know, planning and zoning is done in the city and surrounding areas and stuff like that. So that's especially the way that decisions are made for new highways. You know, sometimes they're not bike and pedestrian friendly, say if they build a new bridge or something like that, you know. Yeah. So is oh, and then of course there's the you know, the neighborhood meetings. Would also like to get your input about, you know, the best places to hold those meetings in each neighborhood if possible. Hmm.
So will you be able to send the audits so that we can share them?
Oh yeah.
Audits is the same thing as like a survey.
Kind of, it's probably, I don't know what it looks like, but sometimes it's just like a list and you can put, you know, stroke, you know, of things that you see or
Okay.
write down, you know, observations of what you,
Okay.
what you come across.
Yeah, so we can share that.
Hey, Chris, have you any chance reached out to the traffic guards?
Uh, no, I don't know how to do that, and I had no clue that I could do that. I mean, um, because I I just received so much resistance at school board for asking about busing. Maybe I shouldn't have worded that way, but I as being as I'm autistic, I don't know how to pass as a person who's well-meaning, and and you know, it's so the lawyer at the meeting had said I could file, you know, like a right to know petition, you know, to find out, you know, general information about who's using the bus and what general vicinity, you know, no specific information, you know, but just to see like maybe who's using the bus or who's walking, who's biking, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't know if I can talk to the crossing guards without, I don't know, some kind of clearance or whatever.
I believe the crossing guards are contracted by the city of Reading.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Shelly, can you confirm that with me by any chance?
Yeah, so I think it used to be the Reading Police Department, but I think it's contracted out to a third party now, and I'm not sure who that is. I can see if I can find out and get in contact with whomever the third party contact is.
So, quick question, for the residents last business, you know, they just put the youth commission, I'm old. For the residents slash business, should I just put the youth commission?
Yeah.
I just want to add one more comment towards Chris' presentation. In regards of a point of contact, I would suggest that we can have a conversation with a crossing guard named Joy. She's on Fifth and Spruce. Fifth and Spruce, and she's one that I can definitely say will have a lot to say regarding your request. And in good nature.
Oh, oh, okay. So the thing is, are you saying I should find her when she is working?
I
Or
mean, in good faith, I think that's the best way because you're gonna catch her doing her job, but also knowing too that if she's too busy, you can just observe. And if you find a minute to, introduce yourself and let her know, hey, this is what I'm working on. Is it possible you can give me some feedback on X, Y, Z? I don't think it'll
yeah,
be malicious. I don't think it'll be malicious on your behalf, but also I think it's a good starting point. And then once Shelly gives you that information of the third party that provides those services, maybe that might be another step towards your goal.
okay. Oh, so what hours would that be between
So she does the morning shift and the afternoon shift. So I know that when school's out, she's out there.
Mhm.
And I can't say what time she's
I
done.
just don't remember when school starts or ends.
Hmm.
So yeah, probably before 8 a.m., right?
Correct. Yeah, around right before 8 a.m. is when school starts, and then school's released 2:30, 3 o'clock is that window.
Okay, then after 2:30. Okay.
Yeah, enjoy. Yeah, she's somebody that cares, and she's all about the safety of the kids. Hence why she's a
Mhm,
crossing guard.
mhm, mhm.
Okay, and then could you brief us up about the nemesis thing we got?
Thank you, Chris,
Thank you.
Thank you.
and Jonathan. Yeah, so do we wanna do that, the audits,
Yes,
share that? Okay. So the next topic is the Nemesis Flow Run, and that is happening October 12th on Saturday. It'll be in the evening, like 6 o'clock when the sun's down. And same thing as before. If we wanna participate, one package. I thought I sent it in the group chat. Probably not.
The one from the last time, or is it a new one?
He sent me a new one, but it's basically the same thing. But I'll send it in this group chat now. To see if we wanna vote on that now, since it's happening next month. Oh, it's a letter. I'll read it out loud too. I'm gonna send it in the group chat, this letter, and I'm gonna read it out loud. Okay. So it says, dear potential event sponsor, Nemesis is preparing for its final fun run of 2024. For those new to our event, we started 2019 with a passion of fitness to desire, create fun, family-friendly fitness opportunities in our community. This year, we're looking to expand our sponsorship outreach. We want to partner with more local organizations and businesses, large and small, to help us encourage active and healthy lifestyles with free, non-competitive running events. October 12th, we will host our 4th annual boat run. At this event, participants run throughout the downtown. It's a 5K, glow in the dark. Our run crew engages and encourages all runners during the event. I'm gonna skip all that, but there's gonna be food, other sponsors, and it's gonna be like a block party. You went to it last year, so you kind of know.
Yeah.
And the last event brought 1,200 participants of all fitness levels. So it's gonna be the same thing, the packages are down there, so copper is 500 for business logo on 800 or more event shirts. Bronze is 750 for a tent and table set up at the beginning and end of the event course. That's stuff that we will have to bring though, we'll have to bring those stuff, but it's saying that we're allowed to have it. Silver is $1,000, 2 custom branded 10 feet LED pillars along the course. The bronze has is 2. Gold is 2,500, business logo on 800 or more, event medals, lanyards. And then the platinum is 5,000. You'll get a 4x6 banner on the event truck that leads the runners to the course. For the last one, we did the gold package. So since we have 5 members here, if anybody has any questions, want to participate, want to pick a package,
I'm definitely gonna participate again. I think we should do bronze. So we would have the tent and the table, and then we'd also have the our logo printed on the shirts as well. I feel like that's a good deal. I don't really think we need the LED pillars, especially not for that much. So I feel like bronze is like a safe bet, since we're still doing our part and then our brand is also being put out there.
Rogelio, Mia, Benny Lee, anybody has any comments? Or would like to participate, or any questions?
I think it'd be nice to participate again. It's definitely a good way to like stay networked with them.
You can?
I wanna go.
Okay, Jane wants to go.
I agree.
Jane and Diamond, and Melanie were there last year. They all got free shoes, free running
Yeah.
sneakers.
That was so fun. I was literally waiting for them to mention the event again. So
Yeah, so, last year we painted faces, like little, and we have everything already, so we don't need to buy
Yeah.
anything. So Jane, Mel are interested in, wanna do the same thing, paint
Yeah.
faces?
Yeah.
And Diamond was there too. Okay, so paint faces.
Mhm.
Does everybody agree with the bronze, oh, we didn't even commence the meeting or anything. What to try?
I feel on that. It's magic.
Does anybody agree or disagree, does anybody oppose to the bronze package? Alright,
so the bronze it is.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a group chat or something where you guys talk about the events and how you're gonna set up for them? Because I wanted to participate for an event last month, but I didn't know who to contact. And yeah, and the next thing I noticed, I was like, wait, it's too late now because I wasn't sure like how to like start helping out. I don't know if that makes sense.
yeah.
I just added you into the group chat on iMessage because I can't access the WhatsApp one right now. But I'm gonna
Okay.
send a text so you can see the messages.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that's gonna be October 12th, make sure to put it on your calendar in the evening around 6 p.m. On 5th and Penn is the general area, but we always talk about the details leading up to it. And we still have the same design for the faces, similar stuff, okay.
Okay, do we have anything else besides that? I think that's not.
This is about our next meeting.
The next meeting will be the same concept here. October 2nd. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything we talked about today? Or the following meeting that we'll have on October 2nd?
My only comment is for the following meeting, I might not be there. As I mentioned earlier, I was filling in for School Board Director Patricia Wright. If she doesn't make it, the second filler will be Melissa Egger. She's also a school board director. But if I get the privilege and honor to attend another meeting, I look forward to it. Thank you all for having me.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan, I appreciate you. And Chris, thank you, so we'll look out for the audits so that we can share it. To our fellow colleagues, like Jane, you're still in school. Yeah. And post it on social media so that others can also. Is there like a link?
I'm not, yeah, there should be a link, yeah. So you just want me to send it to Michelle, or you want me to send it to you, or?
Yes, you can send it to Michelle.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She'll share it, yes. Thank you.
Okay. Does anybody have any last, like, concerns about anything or any questions at all before we head out?
Did you send that message in the group chat yet? Or
Yeah.
do you need my phone number? Oh, okay. I have a new phone number. I think that's why I don't see the message.
Maybe that's it. Everybody's getting new phone numbers.
Okay,
Should I just leave it in the chat then?
Yeah, if you want, you could put it in the chat and then I'll just copy it down.
Okay. Guys, please don't take my phone number.
Hold on, Betty, hold on, don't post it now. Let's adjourn the meeting first so I can stop the recording. That way. it won't be published.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot smarter. Okay, thank you.
So when you're ready. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
motion.
May I have a second person to adjourn the meeting?
Second, Tinoco.